What is going on, everybody? It's Captain Blueshell coming to you guys today to discuss World of Warcraft, our newest classic expansion of Wrath of the Lich King. It's back. I'm super excited. I'm super happy to see it. I mean, I've got the Helm of Domination right behind me, so how could I not be excited for it? This is what started WoW for me. Like, I would have to say probably when I actually got more serious into WoW and loved the story, loved the lore, and was just so captivated into it back in the day. Back when you could, open up some Mountain Dew Pitch Black and just play it for hours on end on the weekend because we didn't have school or on summer vacation. Ah, the nostalgia, baby. And so what does it mean? I mean, we are talking about classic, and in my own personal opinion, okay? Take this with a grain of salt, and I'm sorry if you hate me. I don't think that Wrath is actually classic, but it's back. Nonetheless, we can welcome it back with open arms, and you know for a fact that I will. I absolutely love it, and I'm glad that we can relive that adventure once again. But let's go ahead and take a look at things that we can expect coming up with this expansion together. And we're going to go ahead, be going down. The cinematic was wonderful too, by the way, with the music. It brought back, like I said, the lore, the storyline, everything that we've come to know and love from Lich King itself. And they did a really great job. I'm really hoping that they do some kind of video like Vanilla and also TBC, with the people, some of the streamers and content creators in it. I really hope that they do something. I don't know if they will. Probably not. But one can dream, one can hope. But let's go ahead and take a look at these lists here too as well. So what does it mean? Of course, we're going to be back in the Northrend, ladies and gentlemen, once again into some beautiful environments. And like I said before too, one of the best captivating storylines. It still holds true today. I think that it still holds true because back in these days, we didn't have MMOs that were coming out or a new MMORPG, every month it seems like. Warcraft was king and it kept us playing because they did the story so beautiful. It was so beautifully done and designed, and that's what captivated and motivated us to keep playing. We've got the Rise of Death Knights. Of course, you remember when you were either indoors or outdoors, all you could see, 80% of all the players were just Death Knights. Death Knights everywhere. And you know what? I'm actually happy to see Death Knights surrounding everything once again. It's going to bring back so many memories, and I might even go Death Knight myself. I might be one of those guys. I might be one of the guys who said, yeah, I always played Death Knight. I've never played Death Knight a day in my life, but I would just say it just to kind of fit in and be just like every other Death Knight player. We have a new profession entitled Inscription. It says this profession allows players to scribe mystical glyphs that modify the properties of spells and abilities such as cooldowns, damage, etc., and craft powerful trinkets and offhand items. That's pretty cool. Of course, we get achievements unlocked for our exploits, our accomplishments in the game. Dungeons and raids, of course, 5-player dungeons, 40-player raids, and pre-expansion World of Warcraft. Yada yada yada. We know. Also, too, yes, it's gonna be with your subscription if you already have a subscription. We know this. Let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of this conversation, guys. Level 70 boost. So just like TBC, if you haven't already gotten your player up to level 70, you can pay one time per account, one character up to 70. Not a Death Knight. You cannot choose Death Knight to go ahead and do that boost for the level. It won't let you. Any other class, perfectly fine. So they'll go ahead, have you pay to boost up to level 70. Max is going to be 80, so we'll go ahead and level up to 80 together. Such a beautiful, beautiful way to look back on it, isn't it? And hopefully, people have been working on that. We're going to be seeing the numbers going back up in TBC because of this reason, to go ahead and finalize their preparations so that they can get in without paying for that boost. I know, I'm with you guys. It's just good business. No dungeon finder. Ladies and gentlemen, if there is one thing I have seen people argue about the most out of a classic expansion right off the bat, it's got to be this. It has to be this detail right here. What do I think about it personally? Personally, I don't really care right off the bat. I'll be completely honest with you. I've got friends, I've got groups that I'm looking into playing Wrath with, so I'm good. We will be good with the things that we need to do, that we want to do, but I can see as to why they're not implementing the Dungeon Finder. It wasn't until later that we had it in the expansion anyway. A lot of people forget that, but it wasn't something that they launched off with finding dungeons. Plus, they want to go ahead and preserve, the social aspect, trying to go out and find people to do things with. Makes sense. That's pretty much the very reason for Classic, but I know for a fact later on they're gonna implement it. They're gonna have to. As we see with the numbers of every expansion, no matter what it is, we always see the wave, right? Just before it's about to come out, the numbers revamp up to have players go ahead and make sure their final preparations are ready for the expansion, and then at the very tippy top, as it releases, everybody goes wild, the numbers go crazy, everybody's playing, having a great time. It's going to go ahead and peak as people are finishing up. They've done what they've came to do. It's been fun. It's been great. Let's go ahead and focus on some flying dragons. Oh my god. And then the numbers start to go down. When it does slope down into that curve, that down-winding curve, that's when we're going to see Dungeon Finder come back in. They're going to have to. Because of the numbers, because they want to, keep people on board and keep those numbers. I can 100% guarantee you later on, give it time, we'll have Dungeon Finder eventually, but I think it's a good call in order to start and launch to not have it. Personal arena rating, what does that mean? So basically, it used to be that you were rated on the team that you played with in arenas. Not anymore. You are going to basically be rated personally. So what you do, you will be rated just you, not as a team. Basically, that's what that means in a nutshell. And then barbershop improvements. I could use that. I'm just kidding. My hair is hella sexy. We've got new additional customization options. Since the barbershop was the first implemented in Wrath, I think it was a pretty cool feature. I mean, it was kind of cool to go back and kind of, change the hairstyles, but now we've got more options, and including some that originally were only available as paid services. They're going to incorporate all of those in Wrath Classic. It says, rather than reverting to authentic 2008 behavior. I think they've learned. I think they're slowly actually learning. Maybe. So yeah, guys, all of this to be expected. One of my, most in-depth and the most touching of my heart expansions in Classic, like we said. It's going to be nice to go ahead and get back into something that really, really kind of, drew me more to a storyline in an MMORPG. TBC, it was more so like the achievements, trying to strive for something. Wrath was when I finally got to enjoy the story and just kind of enjoy the moment for what it was, because I was having fun. It made sense. It was a sense of adventure. It was a sense of, oh my god, what's going to happen? And it was just a wild, crazy adventure. And I'm ready to live it again with you guys. So definitely, please follow, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of the Classic Wrath of the Lich King expansion down in the comments below. And I will see you guys on that next beautiful, frosty, frozen adventure. It's Captain Blue Shell. I'm out.